Around 2 million years ago, a giant ape called Gigantopithecus appeared in the subtropical forests of southern China. It was a powerful, muscular, and intelligent creature, resembling other contemporary apes but surpassing them in size. Although the exact dimensions remain uncertain, it could have weighed over 200 kilograms and stood around 3 meters tall. Gigantopithecus seemed like a creature from legends and myths. Only a few jawbone fragments and numerous teeth have been found, making it difficult to determine its precise size. Nonetheless, these specimens belong to an enormous ape, potentially 40% heavier than today's largest apes, the male gorillas. In 1935, anthropologist Ralph von Koningsveld introduced Gigantopithecus to the scientific community when he received 2 molar teeth. He named the species Gigantopithecus blacki. While some propose another species called Gigantopithecus bilaspirensis, it might actually belong to the Indian species Gigantopithecus giganteus. Additional potential Gigantopithecus specimens have been discovered in Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia, but the ape is most closely associated with southern China, where it inhabited warm subtropical evergreen forests. Interestingly, initially there was a debate about whether Gigantopithecus teeth belonged to a member hominid tribe, which includes humans, chimpanzees, and gorillas. However, recent studies have placed the animal more accurately in the subfamily Ponginae. In other words, the orangutans are their closest living relatives. Consequently, many depictions of Gigantopithecus portray it with a shaggy orange coat and broad cheek flanges, similar to its contemporary relatives. Gigantopithecus' true appearance remains uncertain without more fossil evidence. Its lower jaw structure suggests a closer relationship to orangutans than humans and chimpanzees. While artistic reconstructions depict it as orangutan-like, its body form is more similar to a gorilla. Scientists assume that, like gorillas, Gigantopithecus held itself and walked in a similar manner due to its large size. However, the exact details of its appearance are yet to be discovered. One certainty is that Gigantopithecus was a herbivore. Despite its fearsome appearance, studies on its teeth and jaws confirm its place among the vegetarians of the animal kingdom. The ape had teeth, tough jaws, and low crowned, thick teeth with layers of enamel. The worn condition of many teeth indicates their use in grinding tough, fiber-rich plant matter. In terms of diet, Gigantopithecus likely consumed bamboo, tubers, fruit like figs, banyans, mulberries, and breadfruits, all abundant in the region during the late Pleistocene. Since the ape spent most of its time on the forest floor rather than in the trees, it probably also ate significant amounts of grass. These plants required strong teeth to process their abrasive and fibrous exteriors, making Gigantopithecus well suited for this diet. Gigantopithecus, an impressive prehistoric creature, suffered from dental issues due to its fondness for fruit. Some of its molars had cavities, and malformed enamel was also observed, likely caused by food shortages during growth. Tooth loss was present, but didn't significantly affect the individual's long lifespan. Gigantopithecus coexisted with early human ancestors in ancient forests of Pleistocene China for about 1 million years. High-precision dating confirms their presence alongside Homo erectus, Homo heidelbergensis, Neanderthals, and Denisovans. Gigantopithecus would have been a familiar sight to early Homo erectus. Interactions between Gigantopithecus and humans remain uncertain. While modern orangutans are typically gentle, they can display aggression when threatened. Gigantopithecus likely spent more time on the ground, increasing the likelihood of encounters with humans. Conflict over territories or food sources may have led to dangerous confrontations. The size and danger of modern apes make it clear that Homo erectus would have been defenseless against a Gigantopithecus attack. Human involvement is a possible explanation for the disappearance of these giant apes, along with other Pleistocene megafauna. Gigantopithecus thrived in a lush subtropical forest in southern China, rich in fruit-bearing plants, grasses, and bamboo. Remains have also been found in the tropical rainforest of Hainan. The forest was humid and densely vegetated, with bamboo, birch, oak trees, and a vibrant forest floor. Southern China during the Pleistocene boasted a diverse range of species, both extinct and modern. Gigantopithecus and Homo erectus were prominent, but the region offered an extraordinary ecological spectacle. Ancient relatives of elephants like Cynomastodon lived near Gigantopithecus territory. They were smaller than modern Asian elephants with shorter legs and barrel-shaped bodies. Dinotherium and Stegodon, also related to elephants, were much larger and had a more recognizable form. The undergrowth was filled with recognizable hoofed mammals like tapirs, wild pigs, rhinoceroses, muntjac, deer, and guar, gathering in large groups. However, there were also extinct and strange animals. Hasbrotherium, a member of the now extinct Calicotheris, occasionally appeared in the undergrowth, feeding on trees, shoots, and fruits. These mammals thrived during the Oligocene and Miocene epochs but slowly became extinct in the Pliocene and Pleistocene. Hasbrotherium, with its unique appearance, was one of the last of its kind. Hasbrotherium resembled a combination of various mammal groups. Its head and body had a horse-like appearance, while its limbs were more like those of a gorilla or giant ground sloth. Many Calicotheres walked on their knuckles, using long curved claws to browse for vegetation. Hasbrotherium, with its broad body, stout neck, and short face, was one of the largest herbivores in the region, along with Gigantopithecus and the aforementioned elephant relatives. Carnivorous animals coexisted with Gigantopithecus, including species of wild dogs and bears. Ailuropoda, Peconi, an extinct species of panda, was known from the region and may have been a direct ancestor of modern giant pandas. It is uncertain whether they were primarily meat-eaters like most bears or had transitioned into a vegetarian diet. One of the deadliest predators in the region was Magantaria, a saber-toothed cat. Although it was less than 2 meters long, it was a formidable predator. Unwary Homo erectus individuals and small herbivores were potential prey for this feline. Magantaria, like some modern big cats, was robust and specialized in ambushing prey from the forest undergrowth. However, it would have been highly unlikely for Gigantopithecus to be on its menu. Gigantopithecus and Homo erectus were not the only primates in the ancient subtropical forests. Macaques, various monkey species, and orangutans also lived alongside them. Another ape called Meganthropus, similar in size to Gigantopithecus, was discovered in the region. Its appearance and exact size remain a mystery. Meganthropus was initially thought to be related to Homo erectus due to its proximity to a site with ancient tools. Currently, it is tentatively classified in the same subfamily as Gigantopithecus, Ponginae. The extinction of Gigantopithecus is difficult to determine, as it occurred before modern science. The ape is estimated to have existed until around 300,000 years ago, coinciding with the arrival of Homo sapiens and a period of severe climate change. Researchers suggest that climate change led to the disappearance of subtropical forests, which were crucial for Gigantopithecus' food supply. The transformation of woodlands into savannas and grasslands caused many plant species, particularly fruits, to go extinct in the South China region. Gigantopithecus required large amounts of food, and the scarcity of suitable food in the new environment put significant pressure onto the species, leading to their extinction. While it is unclear, ancient humans may have played a role in Gigantopithecus' disappearance through hunting, conflict, or competition for resources. Homo erectus, when it arrived in the area, likely exploited a wide range of food sources, potentially overlapping with the great apes. There is also a possibility that Homo erectus directly hunted the ape using their intelligence and weapons. However, without conclusive evidence, climate change and loss of habitat and food appear to be the primary factors in the extinction of Gigantopithecus during prehistoric times. Other related species of extinct apes existed alongside Gigantopithecus, including Ponginae apes related to modern-day orangutans. Subtropical was the most widespread and diverse of these apes during the late Cenozoic era. It resembled a modern chimpanzee with the face of an orangutan and inhabited the open grasslands in northern and western India. Another large ape called Gigantopithecus coexisted with Gigantopithecus in the Sawalik Hills. Gigantopithecus giganteus was closely related to Gigantopithecus and considered for inclusion in the same genus. However, it has its own genus for now and is placed near Gigantopithecus in the Subtropical tribe. The classification of species and genera in this field of study can be complex and subject to change based on new research findings. Anthropologist Grover Krantz supported the search for Bigfoot, despite skepticism from the scientific community. He focused on researching myths surrounding the creature while also studying fossil primate specimens like Ramapithecus and Homo erectus. Krantz proposed the scientific name Gigantopithecus canadensis for Bigfoot. Although encountering these ancient giants remain a dream, it's important to appreciate the diversity of modern primates. From tiny mouse lemurs to large gorillas, primates showcase genetic uniqueness. Observing the extinct Gigantopithecus would remind us of the incredible journey of our primate relatives and the wonders of the natural world.